Neha Gupta is a two-time international best-selling author, top 100 teen expert around the world, TEDx speaker, and serial entrepreneur, creating the Shortcuts empire on helping students get into their dream school. Over the last 12 years, she has built elite private tutors college shortcuts, medical shortcuts, law school shortcuts, grad school shortcuts, and MBA shortcuts, with the mission to serve families and make parents' lives easier every day, while 95% of families get into their dream school. She has helped tens of thousands of students get into their dream school and won't stop until every child gets that acceptance letter. She has built a school in Africa, been endorsed by Dr. Shefali Tsabary, the world-leading parenting expert by Oprah, and families around the world interview to work with one of their companies for limited spots. She has been featured on ABC as an expert for teenagers, NBC, CBS, The Washington Post, Parents Magazine, and even coined the female that helps students get 6 figures in scholarships, according to Student Loan Hero. Welcome to her latest creation, Dream School TV, where she brings in the best experts and guests on admissions and gives the latest trends and tips. Take it away.
Hey everyone, this is Neha Gupta, founder of Dream School TV, and I am here to give you all the admissions expertise that you can get to make sure you get into your dream school. Right now I'm so excited. We've got Dream School super early bird admissions registration open right now. So if you are looking to get assistance with that application, to stand out in the process, to have a higher chance of getting in, we are right here and ready for you. Just so you know, we interview every family that we work with to make sure we can absolutely work with you and that you're the right fit. So if you are interested, don't forget to go to all of our websites, depending on if you're looking for undergrad all the way to graduate, to get the help that you need. Now today I'm kind of excited. I'm going to be reading straight from this report. This report came out recently, just in the last year, and it's about the state of affairs of college admissions. And one of the big things is that after the lawsuit in the last year against Harvard University, there were a lot of things that were redone in this report to really give parents and students the viewpoint on really what is important in the admissions structure. Now, one of the big things that happened, if you don't know, with Harvard last year, and I did a great video on that with Rajiv, specifically just about the whole situation of race and ethnicity in admissions. There are many factors when it comes to college admissions, and today I want to go ahead and walk through those based on this report, because I want to make sure you're getting the latest views on what is the most important every single year. Now, one of the biggest things that people are always questioning me about is, are grades important? Well, the truth of the matter is it has considerable influence, almost an 80% influence. Grades are what gets you in the door. So 80% of colleges are looking at grades as a massive metric in their applications. The other thing that they look at is test scores. For example, 52% of the application is determined in the acceptance, waitlist, or rejection pile based on these scores. The strength of curriculum. This one's very interesting because it depends on which type of high school you went to. 51%, we're talking about quite a bit of considerable influence, depending on the types of classes you're taking. So for example, if your child goes to a high school with no APs and honors, you're in a disadvantaged situation. If your child goes to a school like that and chooses not to take challenging classes, you're also at a disadvantage. So the strength of curriculum absolutely matters. One of the big things that most people don't realize is that when you look at the essay, the counselor recommendation, the showing of demonstrated interest, meaning they've shown interest as an applicant, which means they've done some form of engagement with the school, and teacher recommendations, when you add this all up, all these little, well, really big things together, we're talking of about, let me do the calculation for you. I know I should have stronger math skills, right? Okay, here we go. 40%. 40% influence is based on the essay, the recommendation, the demonstrated interest, and the resume. I've realized that the priorities in the admissions process is not just the grades and the scores. That's what gets you in the door. But really what matters here is all of these other factors. I mean, generally grades have been at the top of the list for so much time. Just to make it very clear, grades have gone up over time. In 2007, only 52% would say it's important to have really good grades. Actually, this time it's 81%. So yes, the grades are very important. They've become much more competitive, and they want to make sure that you can absolutely handle that. So it's very important to note that in the admissions process that yes, grades will get you in, but 40% of that application is also all the ways that you package yourself. And I will tell you, as someone who's read thousands of essays, thousands of applications, over and over we see it again and again. Students are either not on topic, their resume is not formatted at all in the way that's really showcasing them well, and their essays just don't stand out. And so they just look like another number in the sea of applicants. So to us, we really believe that it can make such a difference. The other thing I also want to talk about here, which I think is really fascinating, is this concept of early options in the application process. This year's survey shows that early options are increasing in popularity among applicants. And further data says that odds of admissions are greater when applying early than regular decision. Between fall of 2016 and fall of 2017, for example, colleges reported an average increase of 4% in the number of early decision applicants and 5% in those admitted in early decision. This builds on previous increases as well. So as you can see, there are a lot of people applying early, and there are so many people that are interested. The thing about it is some schools will admit upwards of 50% of their freshman class in the early rounds, and even sometimes with early decision, 20%. So we're talking about some massive, massive amounts of acceptances that are happening in a pool of applicants that is this big compared to regular decision, which is this big, which I think is absolutely amazing. So again, the reason I'm giving you these stats is because at Dream School TV, we want to give you the latest on college admissions and university trends, no matter what program you're applying to. If you are looking to get assistance, if that's why you're right here watching this video live, make sure to apply and book a call with me. Our team is almost solidly booked with calls. It's absolutely crazy. We literally are having to get more people to get on the lines just to handle the amount of families that are interested in working with us. But our goal is only 30 to 50 families. Again, we like to really have a low counselor to student ratio so that your child or your student is getting the best help that they can in the undergraduate and graduate admissions. So go ahead and make sure to apply now as you're watching if you're interested. Here's another thing to note. One of the big things that they're saying is that the NACAC also asks colleges about what are their tactics for recruiting applicants. Now, I just recently met with an admissions director, so I know this even from just the one-on-one in person of learning the things. But here's some of the things they do notice. Social media interaction, email, college website visits. They'll look at things from if they were visiting the school versus not, if they attended a class or not, if they've interviewed or not. These are a way to show demonstrated interest. And I will tell you that percentages of colleges are saying that these strategies have really helped with recruiting the right types of talent. A lot of times they're emailing you guys. So make a real close attention to the emails that you're getting. They've hosted campus visits. They've had parents contact them. They look at the high school counselor to find out more about the student. Maybe they visited a high school and your child was there. They do college fairs, they mail you, they do social media, and they even sometimes do text messages. Guys, that's a lot of ways to be reaching out to you because they're looking for you. And that's the biggest thing that I think people don't realize. People are stressed about the admissions process. They're feeling anxiety. They're unsure about this whole thing. And I'm here to tell you that when you have an admissions consultant by your side, we can literally make your life easier. That's exactly why I started this company, because I wanted to make sure that as I've seen, the education system is broken when it comes to admissions. Students are literally falling through the cracks. They go from high school and then they go into some program, possibly undeclared. They don't even know what they want to do. They're unsure of what they're doing. They're just going through the motions. And to me, that's not what makes you stand out. This report right here lets you know exactly what they're looking for so that you can take action. You can take control of your dreams and your future. I'm so glad that you joined us today. If you are interested in learning more about the programs, don't forget to call and reach out to us. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your story, what's going on with your student, because we know that anytime that a child works with my team, they're like my own child, and I want to make sure you're taken care of. So thank you so much for logging in to watch Dream School TV. This is Neha Gupta reporting live. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and I hope to see you soon on the inside. Bye.